Well, hello to Mr. Ackland. This is Vincent Porter, and we talked the other day concerning our timeshare. And I truly appreciate you taking the opportunity to explain to me exactly what your law firm or what you guys do as far as timeshares are concerned. And I definitely am the wiser about certain things. We also talked about some things that I could do to help you as far as marketing is concerned and maximizing your web presence and getting more eyes to your website. Um, so before I sent you any price listing or anything, I wanted to just do a quick video and explain to you a couple of the things that I've just done with my preliminary research, and hopefully you and I can move forward a little bit further, and I can implement some of these things and really get your website out there a lot more than it is right now. First thing I want to let you know is kudos to whoever built your site on this. When I do this and take your site and shrink it like this, you'll notice this is in the middle portion right there. What that means is that your site is mobile ready, and that's a good thing because otherwise Google will penalize you for that. And we'll, as we move forward a little bit, I'll touch on it a little bit more. But as far as search engines are concerned, Google is the 800-pound gorilla, and so if you can really get ranked in Google, all the other players, the Yahoo, the Bings, the Yelps, all of those, they play a part as well. But Google is the one that you really want to kind of go after right now to maximize your web presence. Um, so yes, that's great that you have the mobile ready site. So someone that's on a tablet or a telephone, when they log into your site, they won't have any problems viewing anything on your page, and that's again, that's a plus. One thing that I did notice on every one of your pages, including your contact page, you have a form here. That's very important. One of the statistics that Google puts out is that the average user is going to spend about 10 to 15 seconds on each site that they go to. And thus, you have to get the information from them and get it quickly. What I would suggest, though, one of my first suggestions is to take the form that you have on each one of the pages here. When I go into testimonials, if I go about, you have that contact us page, I would put it on your home page. And the reason why I would do that is because if they're spending 10 to 15 seconds per site, once they go into your site, they immediately you want to capture the information that they're looking for as soon as possible. Um, and putting a form right up in this area here, again, it maximizes the ability for the user, who again is spending 10 to 15 seconds per site. It maximizes their time as far as getting that information. Boom, you have it. You have it in a warehouse, data warehouse. You have that email as far as the information that they were looking for. Also, I have part of my pricing program. I have something, a program called Game Changer. And what it will do is once someone fills out one of these forms that I'm suggesting that you put on your home page, once they fill out this form, their name, their email, phone, and what the information they're looking for, and press submit, the Game Changer software will call the number that you put in here within 20 seconds. Why is that important? Well, there was a study done by Harvard Business Review that stated that when when a business contacts a customer, between 0 and 5 minutes of them filling out that contact form, the rate of success as far as that turning into a lead that turns into a potential customer, or it turns into a customer, goes up almost 1,000%. And it goes down dramatically the longer it takes to contact that individual. So what Game Changer allows you to do is to totally maximize the fact that that user is on your site right now. They are looking for your information, and you can touch bases with them immediately. That takes a customer or a lead from cold to warm to hot in a matter of seconds. Very important. Also, another thing, and this is from a business, a marketing standpoint, but just business as well. When I look at your site, it's beautiful, but I don't really know exactly what you do. The very first thing you have here is secure and vacation freedom guaranteed. I would suggest you immediately get into exactly what it is that you guys do, or at least instead of maybe securing vacation freedom, maybe the first thing you say is, are you ready to get out from your timeshare guaranteed? I don't know how comfortable you would feel with saying something like that, but my point is if they're spending 10 to 15 seconds per site, they need to immediately know exactly what you do, why you do it, and then if you can help them. If not, they're going to get off and they're going to go to someone else. Speaking of, when I go into, let's say, Google and type in keywords, keywords are very important. It's really all you, when you sit down, let's say, for example, you have a dog and you want dog food. So you go into Google and you type dog food. Well, you're going to get a millions and millions of different types of websites and businesses that offer dog food. But when you say dog food for Doberman Pinschers or for German Shepherds, that narrows the search. They call those long tail keywords. So when I put in, for example, timeshare resale or timeshare selling, Williamsburg, Virginia, what I think we can do, and what I do is I focus on those keywords so that when a user puts those in, your business pops up. When I go into there, I don't see your business on really any of the pages. That's one of the focal points that I do is I want to make sure that you are maximizing those keywords that people are looking for when they are looking for what you and your firm has to offer. A good example of that, when I said people may or may not know what you do, on your home page, it doesn't really say much. What I would do, another thing about Google, this is another recommendation I'm making, is content, content, content. Here's what you have to remember, Mr. Ackland. You you create your website so that the public at large know who you are and what you do. And this website is not given that right now. All, but also, but you create the website itself. You write the website for the search engines. What I mean by that is what I would suggest is to create between 1,500 to 2,000 word write-up and put it on your home page. But really focus on those keywords. Are you ready to get out from your timeshare? Are you tired of companies that resell timeshares scamming you? Certain words that you use in there, and you have to sprinkle them out, and you have to figure out what those words are, but you sprinkle them in the content within that home page. Those search engines, i.e. Google, Yahoo, Bing, they're pulling those words saying, oh, okay, he and his company or she and her company are an expert, or they have knowledge in that field. We're going to start ranking them higher. The higher you rank in Google, which is something I never really did get into, the latest study showed the higher you rank in Google, the first page, 60% of the people are not going to go past the first page when they come on a on to search for something in Google. They're not going to go past the first page. 30% of those people are going to click on the very first organic listing that you have here. Oh, something popped up. I apologize. I believe it was something just for my computer. Most people are nervous about clicking on these ads, so they don't work quite as well as Google would like. However, these are the organic listings, meaning these are the guys that got there without having to pay any money for any ads. Now, ads are okay because even though I may not click on this, I now do know we buy and share timeshares.com. I've seen that. That's in my head. And some people, again, will click on it. But 30% of the people that log into or go into a search engine, Google, for instance, are going to click on this site right here, the #1 spot. That's what you want to get. You get on the first page, you're golden. You get on the first spot, you're platinum. But most things have what they call a Google map, and that's one other thing that I wanted to talk with you about. Is if you go into Google And again, let's say I say vacation homes rental Virginia Beach. Google has a map. So if you get on the first page, you're golden. If you get in the first spot, you're platinum. If you can get in the first spot of Google Maps as well, well, I mean, that's the holy grail. That's the trifecta that we go for. And the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about is your Google Map. Okay. So when I go in and I type in Colonial Williamsburg, and it was a little difficult finding you in Google. Well, it's one thing you do not want to do, sir, is to hide. You want to be as prominent as you can so that people, again, who are looking for your service and what you do, they can locate you easily. But I did find you, and you are in Google Maps. But there's a lot of information I can already see that you don't have properly filled out. That's another thing that my service does offer. Mr. Ackland, I really did want to keep this under 10 minutes, and so I apologize for going over a bit. But I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to shoot this quick video for you, let you know what I do. I'd love to talk to you a little bit more. In the email that I'm sending along with this link right here, you can easily just give me a call. You can reply back to me and we can sit down and talk, and I'll also send you my price listing along with that email as well. Sir, you have a wonderful evening. I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July weekend, and I will definitely be talking with you soon. Take care.